Okay, y'all, if you've been following the case of Neziah Harris, then you know she is the 13-year-old teenager who went missing from Detroit, Michigan on January the 9th of 2024. Her grandmother, Annette Harris, officially reported her missing on January the 10th of 2024. Her body has still not been found. Now, I've been keeping up with this story, and I know a lot of people have been calling for her grandmother, Annette Harris, to be arrested. Now, recently, someone caught up with Annette and confronted her about Neziah. Take a look at how that went down, but also immediately after that, you'll see a clip. I'm glad that Annette had her glasses on this time because in court, when she was asked to identify Jarvis Butts, she kind of struggled with that. So the first clip is going to be the social media user catching up with Annette and confronting her about Neziah, and then the second one will be from court.
Me, ma'am. The people of the public wants to know where Neziah is. Are y'all gonna tell us? Or y'all gonna stop playing games? Huh? How you miss your baby? You don't miss your grandbaby? Huh? You don't care about your grandbaby? Hello? Here, take some cheese balls with your burger ass. Use a burger, bitch. Here, take some cheese balls. You fucking cornball ass bitch. Go let that shit happen to your grandbaby. You a fucking burger, bitch. Oh, burger ass bitch. Huh, take you some ketchup too. You a burger. You a burger. You a burger. Take some ketchup with that sandwich. Take some ketchup with your sandwich. Yeah. Yeah. Burger. Burger ass bitch. Burger. Burger ass bitch.
Okay, thank you.
Whenever Mr. Makepeace.
Thank you. Could you state your name for the record?
Annette Harris.
And Ms. Harris, do you know someone or did you know someone by the name of Neziah Harris?
Yes.
And who is Neziah to you?
My granddaughter.
Are you her legal guardian?
Yes, I am.
When did you become her legal guardian?
I adopted Neziah back in 2016.
And that was court work or paperwork filed and all of that to legally adopt her?
Yes, it took a process.
Oh.
Yes.
And back in January of 2024, did Neziah live with you?
Yes.
I don't want to know the specific address, but what street did you live on?
Bedford.
And is that in the city of Detroit, Wayne County?
Yes, it is.
How long had Neziah been living with you at that address on Bedford?
Oh, wow. Basically, ever since I had her.
Since 2016?
Well, we moved to another house.
Okay. When did you move into the Bedford house?
Let me see. 2019, we moved in that house and then moved in the house that I am now, which is still on Bedford.
Okay. And did Neziah make those moves with you?
Yes.
And in January of 2024, at that Bedford location, who else lived there?
Just me, the kids. My other daughter lived with me at the other address. But it was just basically me and my kids and Shannon.
And who is Shannon?
My daughter.
And what's her last name?
Harris.
And she lived with you and Neziah and the other kids at the Bedford location?
At the first Bedford location.
Okay.
Yes.
At that first Bedford location, how many other kids in addition to Neziah lived there?
My other two, my grandson and my other grandchildren.
Okay. So how many kids total in that house?
Let's see. 6. Should have been 6.
And you and Shannon, correct?
Well,
Living there.
Shannon, she was there, but she wasn't really like there all the time.
Okay.
She would spend more majority of her time at my house, but actually Shannon had her place out in Clinton Township.
And when you were there in January of 24, how old was Neziah at that time?
January 24th, she had 13. She had a birthday in September.
And Was she going to school?
Yes, she was.
What school did she attend?
J.E. Clark Preparatory Academy.
And is that also in Detroit?
Yes, it is.
Just generally, can you tell us about your morning routine with the kids, specifically Neziah, about getting them to school and things like that?
Sure. Okay. 6 a.m. That's when I get the children up. They usually get up, get dressed, prepare themselves. About 7:15, 7:20, we're basically saying prayer and we're loading up in the car. I'm dropping them off at school at 7:30. Breakfast starts at 7:30, and they like to eat breakfast at school.
And does that include Neziah? You would drop her off at J.E. Clark?
All together, yes.
Now, I want to talk about, well, let me ask it this way. Did you know someone by the name of Jarvis Butts?
Yes.
And do you see Mr. Butts in the courtroom today? If you need to stand up and look around.
I don't see it.
Do you need glasses, ma'am?
Yeah, my
Okay,
daughter
do-
has.
Speak up. People like my cousin lose their lives. Okay, because if this would have been spoken about with the 4-year-old and the 6-year-old and the 8-year-old, he would have been back in jail a long time ago. And I'm not blaming them for not speaking up, but if someone would have had the courage to do it, my cousin would still be alive today. And he wouldn't even have the opportunity to touch her at all. At all.
He was just getting out of jail for the 4-year-old. He was just getting out
No,
of
that was
10
for the
years.
13-year-old. He never went to jail for the 4-year-old because
What?
the police never took it seriously.
Even with her having an STI?
Yeah, he never, I'm telling you, he went to jail for a 13-year-old in a gun charge. That's what he went to jail for.
That's absurd.
Yeah,
It
you
wasn't a
can look him
4-year-old.
up on Otis. I don't know if Otis is just a Michigan thing, but if you go to Otis, you can type in his name. You can type in, I think his name is Cordell. I can't remember his last name. You can type in his name. It's going to show you all the charges that they have.
He's not
I
Cordell.
mean,
He's King of
when
Cordell.
you look up Jarvis' name, I mean your whole computer will be full,
I'm crying.
I think he
like
did
from
that.
top to bottom.
Can I
Yeah.
ask you a
I just don't like the
question?
sister. I don't
Sure.
like the sister because I called her and she didn't answer.
Um,
Bye, Dream.
so why did Nazia's grandmother say that she does not deal with her mother? Like what
But
was
she
the
don't.
issue there? Because I sense some type of animosity. And then when I'm looking at the whole situation now, I'm like, did you guys really not like her because you didn't like her mother, so you treated her and her brother poorly? Because if the
I
brother ran
mean,
away
That's what he
no,
and
said.
then
that
nobody was paying attention to her, that's a little bit weird.
lady is battling addiction. So with addiction, that comes with a lot.
Mm.
So that I'ma just leave it there.
But
Yes,
it
and we
seems
got
like
two
out of
families.
everybody, she more cares about her daughter than the rest of them. Because like when I listened to you posted something on your Facebook page where you was talking to her and words from her mother, and it sounded I felt more
We
empathy
asked
from
that
her
big
than coming
baby.
from them.
I'm sorry, you said when I posted what?
You posted a message like you was having a conversation on live with Nazia's mother.
Yeah, yeah,
It's on
yeah,
your Facebook page. So when I
yeah.
listened to what she had to say about her daughter and how she felt and her feelings, I felt more empathy coming from her than when I listened to her mother and her
I mean,
aunt.
her mom, her mom. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I feel like I'm getting emotional talking about her mother. I really, her mother has been through so much, y'all. When I tell y'all so much, so for her mother to go through everything that she went through, and for this to happen to her child in the hands of her own mother and of her own sister, I can only imagine. I can only imagine how she feels and how she is processing this. I was in contact with Lady, and I was talking to Lady maybe 2 or 3 times a week.
I will be honest with you guys and say today I am scared because I do not know where she is at. It is unlikely for her not to call me, and I am scared because I'm pretty sure that somebody has told her this news, and I don't know what's going through her mama's head, and I just hope that she is okay. I hope that she is okay. I spoke with her mother the last time I talked to her mother. She said she was having suicidal ideations, and I have not heard from her. And I am truly, truly scared. I'm very nervous because I just, I can only imagine what's running through her head right now, hearing what she is hearing about her child.
I've lost two kids, and that is something hard to go through. It's something. It's even harder if you have, the problems that she had. So
You guys
yeah,
are not realizing that you guys are victim blaming. She was also a victim. You guys are victim blaming. And you guys are becoming the problem when you keep victim blaming. Now
I
I'm
mean,
side eyeing you because you are
why?
victim
Yeah,
blaming.
for sure, and
Ooh,
that's why
there was
people
no
don't want to
man
come
there to
forward.
protect.
I am side eyeing everyone that is victim blaming.
Yeah,
Honestly.
that's why it's so hard for people to come forward and talk because of the backlash. You know what I'm saying, that they get from people wanting to speak up or not being believed, and things like that. Like it's hard for people to speak up when you have people that's coming to you, like that, which is why so many people don't come forward. So we need to be, more open and vigilant and more lenient on people who do want to speak up. Because when people start acting like that and getting backlash, like, they just go back in their shell. It's 2024. This is not what stays in the house. What happens in the house stays in the house and all of that. It's time to speak up because the ones that have been victims, the victims are now adults and they're speaking up. And it's time to speak up about it. It's time to stop this. It's time to start reporting these men. And it's not even men that's doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's women too that be involved. You know what I'm saying? Women are supposed to be valued and appreciated, not treated like trash.
Due attention is not everything. Stop seeking attention and put these kids first. You're right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?